Hello guys and welcome to Hakman Traders. Today we are going to be discussing of how to recognize entry points at different levels. So when you're buying a stock or you have already bought a stock and that stock eventually decreased in value, like dropped in value, so you are saying that what should I do now, and the stock doesn't go up. So at that point you should use the averaging concept. This concept is that when you buy a stock at its highest level and then again you'll have to buy the stock at a lowest price so that you can decrease the buying price, the price at which you have bought the stock initially. That price would decrease to the stock that you bought later one. No, sorry, the earlier one, the 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 stock that you bought for the second time, which is the same stock, not other stock. So this concept is used by many traders in the stock market. So this is a very useful concept of using the averaging technique for to trading in the stock market. So we are going to be discussing this method in this video. So let's get started. So now you can see I just pulled up a random stock. I haven't invested in this stock, so I'm just showing to you guys of this how you could use the averaging concept in this matter. So let's suppose you have bought at this point, sorry, at this point. Let's say at this area. You bought at this area, and the stock value, as you can see, it decreased in value. It went down. So let's say you bought 1000 shares at this point. Let me pick up the let's say you bought 1000 shares at RS. I'm using RS because I'm living in at Pakistan, so we use RS, uh, which is our currency. So it is 21.44. Let's suppose 21.44. So this is the share that we initially bought the first time we bought this share. So which is 21.44, and then the stock price decreases in value. So again you are saying that I'm going to buy the stock for the second time, so you are not sure of where to buy, so where you should invest in. So let's say you wait for a while and then you saw this one, which is 17.47, and then again you bought this stock at 17.44, 17.41, or yes, 17.44. You bought the stock again at 17.44, and this time you didn't bought 1000 share, instead you bought 2000 share, the double of the first time that you bought. So let's write that down. 2000 shares at, what is this, at RS 17.44. So this is the second purchase. So let's see, this was the first purchase and this is the second purchase. So let's see how much will the total value be after this, after we calculate the average. So it is 21.44 and 17.44. So let's see, let's calculate what is the price of this stock. So I think I forgot it myself, so let's see how much is, how to, 21.44 and 17.44. It is I don't remember myself of how we are going to calculate the averaging concept, but when you calculate the averaging concept, the price would come either this one or in between these two. So I just remember. So let's try it. Let's give it a try, and let's see what results do we get. So it is 21.44 plus 17.44 plus 17.44 divided by 3000 equal to, no, yes, multiply by 100. No, it's not this one. So I guess the price would come like 18.77. So I'm not sure, quite sure about it. Let's try it again. It is so the averaging concept works like 17. I guess you'll have to plus these two numbers, and then you'll have to divide that by I don't know, I somehow forgot it. So it works usually like that. You'll have to plus these, this one time and this two time. So once you go through this, then you will have to divide by the total number of shares, for which you will get the price at which you have bought the stock initially. So this is how you will have to calculate the average, take out the averaging concept, and then you will know of how to calculate the price of a certain, how to average a stock, come up with the average price, and then see how you, which price you will get after you have calculated the averaging concept. So I'm just going through a certain workflow of how I've calculated a stock. So whenever you're using the averaging concept, just make sure that you buy the most amount of shares at the lowest price, so you can get the average price will decrease far more than you have expected. So you will have to calculate it uh, calculate it in this manner. So try to use the averaging concept as much as possible, for which you will get the least amount. Try to use the average concept when you make a mistake of buying at a highest price. So use that method when you're ever buying a stock at a highest at a high price, for which you are not sure of how of what should you do, what to do when you have bought the stock at the highest price. So use the averaging concept as much as possible when you buy the stock at a high price. It you will get used to it once you have learned, once you have understood of how to use the average concept, because this concept is this is an easy concept that you can use in the stock market. it's an this is an old concept, so use this method to your advantage, and you will see what you will see the results for yourself, that how profitable it is to use this concept. Now let's see what results I get for the second time divided by 3000. So that you'll have to plus these shares like 1000 plus 2000, then let's see, multiply by 1000. So I guess you'll get the same amount, the average amount you'll get in between these two, between 21.44 and 17.44. Let's see if it's 18. So where would I get 18? So usually I get a price here. Let me mark this. Like I bought at 21.44. Yes, I bought at this point, and then I bought the second at 17 point, where is it, 17.44. Again I bought at this point. So the other price, the average price would come right about here. If it's 18.77 like I did earlier, so it would come right here, it would be a price right here. So it's not bad at all. Like the third price, the average price would come in between, like at this area. So you can still make a profit if the stock goes up, increases in value. So you can use this to your advantage, and see the results for yourself. If it's wrong, tell me in the comment. If it's right, if it worked for you, then also tell me in the comment section with example as you have did it.